Cool. So how did I set my Smash the Fat up? I did a charity camp at my local church, which is where that video was taken. And because of that, I got rent 2 months for free. So I highly, highly recommend, if you're going to do something like this, is that you start off by doing a whole month, a whole 4 weeks for charity, and then you end up getting 2 months rent for free at a venue. And taking it indoors is what's going to differentiate you from all the other boot camps that are out there. There's too many, and like every personal trainer under the sun is setting one up as soon as they can. So yeah, it's time to differentiate yourself. You've got to keep up with the market. Cool. Obviously, I set up all the websites myself, which is a handy skill to have because I get to do it quickly and cheaply. I did use flyers at first, but they're certainly not what I would use now at all. Print is a difficult one. You've got to do it right. Don't sell straight off of the page in any print ads. You got to sell something for free. You've got to get into a website, and you've got to start that relationship there. If you're selling straight off of the page on print, it's like asking someone to marry you on their first date, basically. With fitness, you've got to start building the relationship. It's not like most things where you got an offer for some sort of, something, was it JMC, like some crazy mob that does everything, and you got a discount on it. It doesn't work like that. They don't have to create a relationship. You guys do. And it's important to have all that website stuff to show them who you are. So you've got all those written blog posts and like videos on YouTube and stuff like that. Super important. I had most of the current clients that I had at the time come onto it because it was a cheaper option, and they found out I enjoy group training a lot more than personal training. So it wasn't a problem, and it was obviously leveraging my time again. So it's freeing up my time to do stuff that I want to do, whether it be business or recreation. I used my email list, which is massive. You've got to start setting up an email list as soon as you can. On your website, I would show you, if we do go back actually, and show you that one. Cool, this one here, you can see here this little blue box right here. It has my 7 Ninja Fat Loss Mind Tricks right there, and name and email. That's all you need to grab off of people. And now I've got 600 people, local people, on my email list that I market to continually. And for sure, I give them great content on my blog, like loads of really good free stuff. But I also am able to market to them at the same time. So recently, I did a Groupon deal for my camp, which has booked me up well past January. But before the Groupon deal went out, I did a pre-Groupon deal to my email list, and I can't even remember the numbers, but probably I think it was about 3,000, 3,500 quid just off of sending emails. Awesome. So set up an email list as soon as you can. Cool. And then you just build it up from there. When I was first starting out in a Fitness First, I carried a you'll be carrying a clipboard. Just have a table in there where it's just name and email, and have a free opt-in, some sort of free report. Just all of the stuff that you learn on this course. Just write a short, 5 to 10 page document that people can get. Just have a fancy name on it, something like Ninja or Jedi or something like that. Just something that sounds cool and is going to get them a result straight away. And just say, hey, do you want to check out this free report? And that starts the relationship from there. So you're not going up and saying, hey, do you want personal training from me? You're just saying, fancy this report, and eventually they'll take action when they trust you. Know, like and trust. That's super important. Cool. Am I giving you guys good content? Seem a bit dazed. Are we all good? Is it too much or?
No, it's really good. Exciting.
Yeah,
We're concentrating.
cool. And
We just usually take so much information in that.
oh no,
We're
it's
like
real hassle, isn't it?
40% there now.
Yeah, exactly. Almost tomorrow. How many more exams you got?
No, we just have
That's it?
tomorrow. Tomorrow's our business presentations.
Oh, cool.
And
Cool.
Vivas.
How's everybody feeling about that? Yeah.
See, the blink look that we're giving you is we're trying to suck in all the information.
Yeah, for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
What can I add? Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Well, remember this is like a 90-minute presentation. It's not a 10-minute one that you guys.
Well, that's it, yeah. So if that's 90, we haven't got to say too much, have we, in 10 minutes?
Not at
So
all.
you can get a lot out in 10 to 15 minutes.
You sure
so.
can.
I'm
Sure
probably
can.
talking really.
But you don't have to give that much.
It's difficult, you know, when you're still on the course, knowing exactly what you're going to do step by step.
Sure is.
Did you have the idea when you were?
Of all of that?
Yeah.
No.
When did
I
it come to you?
had my business name and stuff like that, which is Smash Training, the personal training business. But all the fitness bootcamp stuff came afterwards, after reading, studying, and
Researching.
Researching, yeah, for sure. And creating as well. So, you know, sometimes it's better to innovate than imitate, but then it can be vice versa.
So why did you decide to go with fitness first? Would you have changed that?
Would I have changed that?
Yeah.
If I knew what I knew now, back then, no. But I had to go through that process to get where I am today, so no regrets.
Is it worth starting there?
That's
a no. Thank you.
Yeah. I personally don't think so. Like, if I knew what I knew now, back then, obviously I'll be able to set up a personal training business and all the fitness bootcamp stuff, like, really easily on no budget at all. It's just about networking with local businesses, talking to people. It's not about having all this fancy, expensive marketing stuff, you know, like posters, flyers, all that jazz. And for sure that helps, but you've got to exhaust the no and low cost marketing first before you move on to all that sort of stuff. Like, all that sort of stuff is about front of mind awareness, and that's when you start creating brand awareness. But at first, you don't need to worry about that. That's really, really high level stuff. However crazy that sounds, it really is really high level stuff.
But you started off with the website though, yeah? Website
Yeah. I
business
knew
cards.
I had to set up a website,
Yeah.
and I had to get people onto my email list straight away.
And what's really benefited you is going to college and university.
Getting all the technical skills.
You can't understand
That's very
that.
expensive to set up your own.
It can be, but the best thing to do is to go to WordPress.com and set up a free blog on there. Yeah, so just set up a free blog on there. You can get people to subscribe on it, and yeah, for sure you can market to those people. It's not a problem, and that's totally free, and it's all visual. It's no code and stuff. So sort of when you create a blog post and stuff, it's like creating a Word document or something like that. So it's dead simple, and you can set up pages on there with stuff. So yeah, and you can buy like a domain, because the free one is you end up having sort of like, you know, Janet's personal training.wordpress.com, but eventually you can buy a regular domain for it and like put loads of plugins and stuff like that on it. But for the free one, easy. You know,